noticed, like most Go90Grow members, that Go90Grow is an example of the biggest over delivery of content and support of anything in our industry. And we've piled additional bonuses on, like Think and Grow Rich, and the 3 calls a week for 90 days to support you in improving in all 3 areas. Live webcasts, extra videos, extra skills. Now, if you see me looking down here once in a while, it's because I'm so excited about what I'm going to share with you. I got some cheat sheets so they don't get all over the place. But I got one more huge bonus for you. Now, why am I doing this? Well, there's 2 reasons. I'll tell you the second one later. But I want Go90Grow to be the biggest ever information application program that's marketed online. So we're giving you a 3-day live event right here in Kauai, and we'll show you beaches like this where there's nobody on them. It's going to be a phenomenal event. But let's talk about, in this short video, 3 things. What it's about, who it's for, and why you should attend. Okay, you got Go90Grow to improve. You want to get better in all aspects of it, the mind as well as the skills. And we've done our best, and there's no question about the fact that you've done your best, but there's some things that you just can't teach, one key thing in particular, on video, as well as get into a lot of depth on some other things on video that you have questions about, like presenting. So, the 3 points, what's this about, who's it for, and why should you attend? Let's talk about what's this about. It's going to sharpen your skills, it's going to expand your mindset to a totally different consciousness, and you're going to walk out of there a lot more confident. Now here's why. Whether you're working online presentations, you're doing webcasts, share me, screen shares, sending people to a web page, talking to them on the phone, meeting them in a coffee shop, or presenting in a living room, what's really interesting is that every single transaction takes place when? After, not before, but after the presentation. In other words, after you present your idea, your company, or your product, after the presentation is when the sale is made. Now recently, the fabulous Davine and myself were paid $15,000, that's what a company invested, to have us come over and train their top 14 leaders on how to make presentations with confidence and power because of our reputation and what we've been able to earn for other companies. So, what are the results they got? Well, first of all, every month for the last 5 months, they've shattered their previous month's record for enrollments and for volume. They're moving from a $30 million to a $40 million company based on the ability for the presenters that now have. Do you think that would make a difference in your business? See, I know that it would, because we can work with you individually, okay? So I've never really taught this publicly outside of my individual groups. So we're gonna help you construct and then perfect your presentation there. And in the next video, you'll see exactly where we're gonna do that. I think you're really gonna love it. But we're gonna help you perfect a presentation that converts, and more importantly, if you're in network marketing, duplicates. Folks, this is big impact stuff. A presentation that converts, and we're gonna work with each one of you individually on your presentation. We'll build it, fine tune it, and that alone makes this workshop for you, or what I like to call a fun shop, worth somewhere in the vicinity of $5,000 to $10,000. So we're going to give you one admission to it, which you're owed, and because we didn't have an event this year, this is in April, this is coming up in April, you can see the dates right here. We're coming up in April and the beginning of May. We're actually going to give you a second free admission to this, so you can bring a partner on your team. Look, everybody knows the best way to improve the team is to improve yourself. And to do that, a lot of people say, well, how do you do that? Well, the best way to do it is to take the advice of Socrates, who in 2 words said, know thyself. And sometimes it's hard to know not only what our weaknesses or blind spots are, but also what our best attributes or assets are. We all sort of don't have a perfect image of how we really are. So additional bonus for you is we're going to give you a 20-page profile on you, a detailed profile that'll show you your strengths and weaknesses, and we're gonna build an action plan with you individually, so that you walk out knowing exactly what to do to showcase your attributes and to improve in the areas that need improvement. But most importantly, you're gonna instantly improve your communication skills. So that's really key. So who is this for? Well, it's for people who decide, and that's a key word, decision. Remember to cut yourself off from any other possibility, to take action that supports their original idea to improve. Look, I've been to 5 courses in the last 9 months and attended live events, been a student just like everybody else. And I learned one thing at one of them that added, for no additional work, $170,000 in income to our bottom line, and it keeps growing, getting paid for something that I already had. It's just incredible. We're going to show you that too. So don't be too cool for school. It's just really one of those things that is for the people who realize it's what they learn after they know it all that makes a difference. Now, we hear it all the time. Look, I haven't like really mastered all the material. You know, I wasn't sure I should come, or, you know, I'm doing really well. I've really improved in my business. And from those both types of people that show up, we hear it from them all the time. It would have been the biggest mistake they ever made not showing up, because it brought their business into a completely different consciousness. I hate that hackneyed cliche, another level, another level. You have to change your mind to change the results, and you know that, and that's what will happen here, is it'll change your mind, okay? So they've all said that it would have been the biggest mistake not showing up. So think about that if you haven't mastered all the material. And not for nothing, but this is a pretty good reason to come as far as I'm concerned. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But what I really want you to do is get here a day early, and we're gonna have a little reception. You'll hear a little bit more about that on the next video. But I want you to get here a day early, and I want you to stay 3 or 4 days after the event and really embrace the entire experience. So point number 3 that I made at the beginning is, why should I attend, or why should I come? Well, first of all, this is a true mastermind. It's not a pitch fest. I don't have guest speakers in that do 20 or 30 minutes and then direct you to their site. You don't need more tools. You don't need anything else. You have everything. You already have everything that you need to be successful. We just need to get some of it moving in the right direction. This is an authentic mastermind, and if you went through Think and Grow Rich, you know that a mastermind is 2 or more people working in perfect harmony for a definiteness of purpose, and I have a definiteness of purpose for running this. What's happening a few months later is we're actually going to engage in something online, and we want your help to help us make that better. And to get your help, we're going to compensate you ahead of time with the profile, with each one of your individual presentations that's refined, defined, and duplicates, okay? So that's why you should become, because it gives you an opportunity to get involved in a true mastermind that will continue from here, individual masterminds and accountability with different people that you meet here, and personally with me. That's my guarantee to you. So there's another reason too why you should come. It's kind of selfish, but you know that I was trained by W. Clement Stone, who made Napoleon Hill rich and famous. And as far as I'm concerned, he's the man. W. Clement Stone, he's the man. The success system that never fails is based on a couple of sound principles, and one of them is satisfied customers are the best sales force in the world. I want to blow you away over here. You're going to be doing some stuff with Davine. I'm going to be working with some of you individually, seeing the island, being integrated. I want to make this an experience of a lifetime. I mean, come on. You've always wanted to come to Hawaii. Come on over with some locals where there's all kinds of stuff like this for free. And why do I want to do that? So that you think this is the greatest thing that you've ever invested in yourself in. That's why. It's really that simple. Okay, so let me make 3 quick key points here. Sort of a little review. You're going to gain insight and distinction. Insight is going to give you a deeper understanding of what you've already learned. as well as some additional skills. But distinction means you'll be able to instantly make decisions about whether or not to engage in activity, because it's either going to advance your goals and the goals of other people, or it isn't. Number two, get to hang out with winners. This isn't a bunch of people that are going to be hanging around saying, I want to get better. They're already getting better, and they've decided to behave like champions and not resting on their laurels. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. And I know there's the magic of sequence of words, but look, everybody knows that the people that you hang around with make a big difference in your income. Why not hang around with winners? And why not hang around in one of the most beautiful places on the planet? As far as we're concerned, we are. Okay, so this is for people who want to improve, and you're going to get a 30-day follow-up workbook. Additionally, everything we do here, because one of the things that I want to share with you right now is we've developed a methodology over the years. Some of you know I was an educational major. Developed a style called compressed learning. And so we're going to compress what we do. You'll be out by 1 or 2 o'clock every single day, enjoying the island on the days of the event. And you'll actually learn more in 6 hours than you will being locked up in a room someplace else from 9 to 9 where they just weigh you down and try to sell you stuff. You're going to love that part of it. Number three, this is not just a workshop. It's not just a vacation in Hawaii. We've developed some ideas over here that's going to sort of integrate the island with what you're learning in the classroom and create an entirely different experience for you. And that's going to be phenomenal. Sort of a quasi spiritual experience. Certainly we're not in the religion game. We're talking about finding that higher consciousness within you and with other people. It's going to be incredible. Now there's a small $100 registration fee to hold your spot. It's extremely limited. The reason is, you'll find out on the next page, because of the last massive bonus we're going to give you for coming over here. It's very limited, both the rooms that are going to be available and the amount of people in the class, because of all the individual attention and all the different things that we want to do with you. So if you want to find out what this blow-away bonus is and see exactly what it is and exactly what it would be, click the registration link. It doesn't register you. Watch the next short video. You'll see the property that we're on and everything that we have in store for you on that property, and a couple of other really cool things. So go ahead and do that now and think about it. I mean, if you can see up there, I don't know if you can see, there's a picnic table up there. We're all going to be eating lunch there after taking a long bike ride that's flat. If you're not in great shape, it's going to be a great time. So get registered or hit the registration link, look at the next video, and then decide if this is something that you want to do now. I can only tell you that it will increase your income dramatically, because you'll be a better presenter. You'll learn how to turn yourself into the person that you really want to be, and you'll do it with some other people in one of the most beautiful places on the planet. This is sounding a little pitchy, so go ahead and click the link. Have a great day. Peace be the journey. Aloha.